Welcome back. I'm shooting a quick video here just to kind of give you a heads up on some of the features that we have as Baltimore City School, either employees or students. Most of all, parents, you'll use this to help your students be able to access some of these extensions or add-ons so that it makes posting your assignments to Google Classroom a little bit easier. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing you need to do is open up a new Google Chrome. So we open up a new tab, and once we get into the new tab, what you want to do is right next to your address bar, you should see an icon. It may be a letter, or it may be a picture, or maybe something similar to this where it's just a blank picture. And it's going to be your current user. What you need to do is add yourself. If you're a student, of course, you're going to add yourself. And if you're a parent or guardian or sibling, you're going to add the person who's going to be using Google Classroom. So I'm just going to go in here. Right now I'm not signed in. I'm going to go to Add, and I'm going to add a new user. Now, the user that I'm going to add, I'm just going to add a student account. You're going to put your name or whatever name you want to have your Google Chrome username be. If you already have a Google account, this is a little bit different. You're going to log in with your school credentials. So I'm not going to create a desktop. You can create a desktop for the user, and it'll be there once you log in. You can just click on that, and it'll automatically bring you in. I'm going to just click Add. And once I do that, they're going to ask me a couple things. First thing they're going to ask me is, do I want to start new, get started, or do I already have a user user information? So I'm going to go to already a Chrome user, sign in. That's what you want to click on. Now once you click that, this is where you're going to log in with your Baltimore City Schools credentials. I'm going to log in as a student. You're going to use your information. So whatever your student ID number is. Then the @ symbol. And of course BCPSS.org. Once you do that, you're going to click the next button, and it should take you to our Baltimore City School login. And this is just like how we would log in before, or if we were in school, you will put, once again, your student ID number, @ symbol, BCPSS.org, and then whatever your password is. Once you have all of that information in, you're simply going to click the next button. The sign in button. They may ask you to save. I never save my password. You can if it's your personal device. And they're going to just verify that it's you. And you can click yes that you do recognize the account because it should be your information. Once you do that, it's going to ask you, or it's going to basically ask you if you want to link your Chrome data to this account, and you want to click yes. It says this account is managed by BCPSS. This is your school account. You're going to link the data. Once you link the data, it should say, do you want to turn sync on? You also want to click yes for that. Once you turn the sync on, you should notice up top that you'll start to get these add-ons or these extensions. And once you click OK, this is what we're looking for, the add-ons up top. The main add-on that I'm referring to is this Read and Write for Google Chrome. This is going to be the one that I would recommend you use. It's totally up to you and your teacher how you want to use this, but this is what I'm recommending to my students, and I'll show you why here in a minute. Alright, so now we're in. Now we can go back to our Google Classroom. Let's go to, and once we're in our Google Classroom, now remember I'm logged in as a student, so I'm going to see all of my student my student Google Classroom classes. Here's my class. I'm going to click on this class here. And now we can see, so once I'm in the class, all I want to do is go into classwork and see what's due. Let's look at the assignment that was due yesterday. Of course, this student didn't do it because she's no longer with us, but we're going to go ahead and click View the Assignment. Now, once you get into the assignment, you're going to, of course, read whatever the instructions or directions are. And then you can click on the PDF that your teacher assigned. If your teacher assigned the PDF correctly, it should be available to you to edit. So once I click on that PDF, Now, if you notice, it opened up the PDF, but it's a little bit different. I have this toolbar here that has different features on it. The feature that I'm most concerned with are two things: my typewriter and my freehand drawing. So the typewriter allows me to click somewhere on the page and type in my name. All right. But now I can type directly on the document. If I'm finished, I can exit out. To me, this would be the most useful, especially if you have a device that you can write on using some type of pen. So I'll click on the freehand drawing. I like to change the color from black. Let's change it to blue here. And I'm also going to make this a little thin so it's not so thick. Now I can write directly on this document. I don't know. I'm not even going to read the directions because I'm not concerned with what they're asking me to do. I just want to show you how you can use it. So if I need to draw a line, I can draw a line. If I need to shade something in, I can shade something in. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I made a mistake. Click my eraser. Click on the items that I want to erase. And there you have it. So once I am finished here, let's go ahead and turn my eraser off. Once I'm finished here, let's say I'm ready to submit. And it automatically saves my information. I can stop what I'm doing, go back to my classroom, and my file is automatically saved. But that's pretty much it. Remember, once you're logged in, you will see these extensions. You can go ahead and play around with these extensions or do some Google searching for them just to see how each one of them work. I'm just talking about the read and write for Google Classroom. There are other extensions that will be useful to you depending on what your teacher posts for you. Hopefully this video helps. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment below. Let me know what you think and how you're using this.